I am Phil Andrews, and people call me Dr. Phil, but I'll save that story for another day. For the benefit of those not on the board, without access to my dossier, I should mention that my family lives in Rochester Hills. My wife Jody and I are the humble parents of two daughters, a senior and junior, both at Rochester High. Jody and I wanted to move our children to a Notre Dame prep, but we also wanted to prioritize our daughter's voice in this process, and they elected to stay at RCS due to sports and friends. If they were still in middle school, they'd be attending Holy Family. I've literally traveled across the world to fight human trafficking and have worked locally to shift the culture regarding the coercion, sale, and abuse of children in the sex and slave trade. And yet right here at RCS, we have adults, elected officials, authorizing the use of public tax dollars to purchase child pornography for our children to consume at school. Yes. Men don't protect women because they are weak. We protect women and children because they are valuable. The only thing necessary for the triumph of evil is for good men and women to do nothing. Guess what? Here we are, doing something. What kind of future are we preparing our children for based on the hidden agendas, lies, manipulations, and mandates demonstrated by this administration? To be adults that self-fear and abuse power bestowed on them to lead our communities? What's next? Classes on the benefits of marijuana, strategies for online gambling, or maybe the ultimate endgame, addiction to all drugs promoted by Big Pharma? Will you rename the stadium to Pfizer Field and the library to the Moderna Media Center? Whatever it takes to silence the voices of the masses and distract attention from the authoritarian bullies, right? Your compliance test is an exam our family plans to fail. Our revolution will proceed. I told my daughters 2 years ago that we don't live in caves anymore, but we are still surrounded by dinosaurs. Risk is a fact of life. We will not lock down our children. We will expose them to the world, continue to provide guidance, teach them to grow, and to live a life of integrity and service worthy of celebration. We now know that servant leadership is not the strength of this board. You may want to consider using your remaining instinct for self-preservation and step down now, before the rest of your crimes against our community are uncovered. Hashtag game over. Hashtag board of bullies. Hashtag time to go. We can handle many things, but locking our kids out of school and forcing them to wear masks like slaves when you finally allow them to return is inexcusable. This is our house. You need to leave. You work for us, and now you're fired. Thank you. Thank you for allowing me to voice my perspective. Thank you also to all the district employees who feel unable to raise their voices due to the fear of retaliation in this hostile environment, not to mention the parents. Also, when will our seniors get to go off campus again for lunch? It seems like all the heightened security has done more to imprison our children and lock out parents. All you parents, I love you all for being here in support of this evening. Have a grateful day, and may God have mercy on us all.